ladies and gentlemen, Nsanity Games back with another Terraria video. But before we get into that, from now on, I'm gonna cut out. Maybe I'll do like a couple more videos where I put something like this in there. But basically, from now on, I'm going to be aiming to post any kind of channel update or channel news or stuff like that on Twitter, or maybe at the end of the video, so the people who want to watch the video can just watch the video and then leave. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. This one is going to be Terra Saw versus all bosses. This is the Pumpkins mod, which you can find out by downloading tmodloader. Tmodloader is basically a what do they call it? What do I say? A mod, for the lack of a better term, that will be installed on your Terraria, and you can get the mods, like other mods, from the main menu on Terraria, which is pretty cool. So let's get into it. This is a pretty powerful weapon. It's like a boomerang, but it just... not really a boomerang. Like those throwing weapons. Like, what is it called? It's been a while since I actually used that weapon. It's in hard mode. But instead of just going out and coming back, it actually kind of like zones in, or homes in would be a better word, on the enemy. Is that guy already dead? Yep, he's already dead. Now we just gotta wait for this stupid... And there's the mutant guy, which I get the boss summoning items for. Eater of Worlds has been defeated. Okay, the Moon Lord should be coming soon. But as you can see, this does insane amount of damage. 960 magical damage without any kind of buffs. The weapons that I got here, or I should say the accessories, are the Ink Shield, the Warp Core, which increases moving speed, and the bosses here. This part, you don't really have to do much. Well, if you don't have God mode enabled, then you have to move around and whatnot, but it's just kind of weird. It's like look at the way it does it on the left. It like comes in, and most of them are missing. But they seem to focus on the left and right hand rather than the eye up above, the true eye of Cthulhu. Probably something to do with the prioritizing. But once you get that done, it's just pretty much smooth sailing, because it does an insane amount of damage, like pretty much 1,000 damage per hit, unbuffed. I'm not sure if this weapon can be upgraded to like a legendary version or what. Or actually, it wouldn't be legendary, would it? Because this is magic, I think. If this is a magical weapon, then it would be mythical. But if it can be, then it's going to be pretty insane. Probably, I don't know, what was it, like 12 or 15% more damage? That's like 100 some more damage. So it'd be like a little over 1,000. Between 1,000 and 1,100, I would guesstimate on anyways. Well, aim? Do I have to move down? Oh, that's what the problem was. I wasn't aiming down anymore. It's hard to keep an eye on where the little cursor is. Do you guys got any tips where I could get something that just basically enlarges the cursor and says, here's the dang thing, in all that spam? But anyways, that's it for this. I'm going to be doing one modded boss series or fight after this, so I just realized I cut myself off. So, with that out of the way, I'm going to finish the last two accessories I didn't show you. You got the Terragon wings, which basically tells you the stats right there. And then you got the mana flower, which basically reduces the mana amount. And automatically uses mana potions, which is very beneficial for this. Actually, I think with God mode, I might not even use that anyways. But we're going to be using the Doomsayer's coin, and it unleashes Ragnarok. This one's going to be a little bit slower, I think. At least compared to Moon Lord. But, yeah. Summons Ragnarok, which is probably one of the more interesting boss fights. I mean, it has, like, different stages. I mean, the Moon Lord has the initial, I'd say 2 stages, technically. At least, I think it's 2 stages. You have the initial stage of the 3 little, the 3 eyes, and then after that you got the heart. That's it. So yeah, 2 stages in my opinion. Some people might disagree with that. Yeah, each to their own opinion. It's nothing worth what do they call it? Debating over. I think once this guy dies. No. I must have killed this guy without realizing. Oh, no, never mind. He's moving around now. Yeah, this should be the last stage right here. I have no idea what the heck those little barriers are supposed to be. It reminds me of the Diablo 2 bone wall. A thing that's circling around me like that, going from now it's stopped. It's like a little wall. Oh no, I can actually go through it. That's interesting. But yeah, it does remind me of the bone wall from Diablo 2, the Necromancer bone wall. I might pick up Diablo 3 with the Necromancer being released, but probably won't do any videos on it. And he should be dead right. Well, how much HP does he have left? Okay, that's it. Defeated Ragnarok. This weapon is pretty cool. I'll probably be doing a couple more of these, as I really enjoy doing them. This is the end of the video now, so the people who are only stayed here for the boss fights and whatnot, you can leave. This is where I'm gonna talk about the, what do they call it? I guess you could say the channel update. Now, I said I was gonna make this into a regular series. I don't want to, for the reason being, I just don't want to use generic weapons or having to find a weapon within a certain amount of time. I want to find weapons that interest me or I like for whatever reason, and then do all boss videos. No matter how powerful they are, or maybe even if they're part of vanilla Terraria. If it interests me, I might do a video on it. I don't want to have some kind of what do they call it? I want to say preconceived, but I don't think that's a word. Well, anyways, basically I don't want to set up precedents. That'd be a better word, I think. A precedence for what type of weapons I showcase on the all bosses videos and whatnot, or tools in some cases with that basic pickaxe. Now, I'm going to be doing this. This is probably going to be one that you'll see more often than other ones. But this gives me time to think of other Terraria videos that I want to do, that interest me or I would enjoy making. And then I also think that other people might like to see. Because Jesse Cox said something that when he tells you, oh, like for example, he said in the past he said he was going to do a series, and then if that video wasn't uploaded within a certain amount of time, or he either took a break or he got sick of doing it, people always wonder where that video was. I just want to stop that happening before it actually happens. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna try and keep channel update videos, like I said before, or channel update news, stuff like that that's going on with my channel on Twitter for the most part. It might take me some time to actually get around to doing that, because I don't really use Twitter that much for that kind of stuff. Mainly it was just a glorified backlinking to my YouTube videos. That's pretty much all it was. So I might start doing that. That way people who want to send me a message or something like that, or a comment, can just reply to my latest tweet. That way it'll be easier, because I don't like going back to my older videos and commenting on them over and over again, which is why you don't see me commenting by my more popular videos or my older videos in general. I'll respond to my newer videos, probably the first, at least the latest one, and then maybe on my Twitter or whatnot. But I'll have to get used to the whole how Twitter works and everything. That being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.